Gentile and not as a Jew. He was the chief of the corporation, the circumcision, of the Opus Dei, of the circumcision. He's the chief of that organization, but he's not living what's right as a Jew must live. So he would live as a Gentile, but then that was a camouflage he used to sneak in within the Gentiles because he was wise. That man did not want the Gentiles to find their true identity. He didn't want that. It says, Paul tells him, why do you compel Gentiles to Judaize? What's wrong with you, Peter? How can you be so disobedient when Jesus of Nazareth in the days of his flesh told you not to go in the way of the Gentiles? And now you are eating with them. You are within them, posing to be a Gentile as a hypocrite, not conducting yourself as a Jew. You are afraid of your own people that find you in this hypocrisy. It's like those that come here, hey, bless. Then someone sees them from their organization. No, I said bless, but I'm not a part of them. I was there because I'm just investigating something, not that I believe in them. Well, that's the way Peter was. So then, what does this mean? How can you confide in leaders that are in this condition, that are the ones that begun Catholicism in Rome? There is where the basis of all of the hypocrisy and in preaching all of that falsehood, that's why there is poverty in the villages. That's why there are crimes committed. Don't you see that gospel doesn't allow for you to find your true identity? So that's where evil was hidden. If they didn't give you grace, they give you the law. And if they gave it to you mixed, that does not bring a good conscience. They harm children, damage families. So then that crime must be denounced. I would love to be able to explain it nationally, to explain that we're not evil people that hate. If pastors were a little more sane and listen to me carefully and take notes. Because one must judge according to what the person says. And they are obstructing the way of others that are desiring this information. When they call me a false prophet, a heretic, hey, be careful with that one speaking there. Don't cooperate. Don't go there. They're stopping them. They don't eat nor let others eat. So then the hypocrisy of circumcision is more serious than what we can imagine. Let's see the books of circumcision. Let's identify those 8 books. After Hebrews, there are 8 books. Let's look for errors, simple, because we can't go through all the books, but we can take out 8 errors of the books of circumcision. I'm referring to James, 1st, 2nd of Peter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd of John, Jude, and the book of Revelation. Why those books? You can't read them with confidence. For that, you have to place filters. Wait a minute, because I am in Apache territory. That territory is of another spirit. It's another gospel. It is another Jesus. Therefore, you have to be careful with those 8 books.